Alright, Shalom. Shalom, I give to us. Last one I give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushua Bahashim, Rakakodash. That wants to my apostle, elders, and great men that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the Jit Alchemists pushing this truth and our chosen Savior and our four corners of the earth village lead. To us, Shalom. I'm a brother Ariel from the great Muslim Miami camp. I come back to the spirit body, how about you, Shy. I'm making another lesson. In this lesson, I'll be going into, debunking the hell doctrine, coming into this truth, as myself, I had some thoughts about this, understanding what hell really was, because, growing up in these Christian churches, they would tell you that hell, if you don't do the right things, if you don't follow all the commandments, you are going to be sent to a place where you eternally burn forever. And that's contrary to the scriptures, because we understand that, hell is a condition. It's like Jake is under the weather. We understand that hell is a condition. We are in hell right now. As Israelites, for the children of Israel under captivity, at this moment, we are in hell. And this is Esau's heaven. We are, we got bills and all these things that we have to pay. Air is polluted, all these things. This is a form of hell. When someone thinks of hell, they think of, fire and burning forever, which is not true. And the scriptures say that, all the souls go back to the Most High, man. So that, that doesn't mix well with the scriptures, man. When these Christians say that hell, is true, or if you don't do certain things, you're going to be sent to hell. Because everyone goes to the, everyone goes to the spiritual realm. But this is Psalms 116 and verse 3. And it said, the sorrows of death compass me, and the pains of hell get hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. And that's right, man. Understanding that the condition, that King David was in, he understood, how unbearable and how hard the conditions were. And that's why it says the pains of hell. Understanding that, that is an unbearable condition, man. And I'm going to get the definition of hell in the etymology online. This is hell in the etymology online, and it says, where is it? In Middle East. Let's see. I'm going to read the whole thing. In the Middle East, also of the Limputus Partrum, place where the patriarchs, prophets, etc. awaited the atonement, used in the KJV for the Old Testament, Hebrew Shoal, and the New Testament, Greek Hades, Gehanis, used figuratively for a state of misery, any bad experience. Right, man, a state of misery. And let's look up the meaning, of misery. Let's go to, let's just go to Google. And right now I'm recording off a tablet, and got my phone here as well. Misery definition: a state or feeling of great distress or discomfort of mind and body, unhappiness, distress, hardship, suffering, affliction, anguish, anxiety, pain, discomfort, deprivation, depression. And that's right, man. A state of depress, suffering, hardship. Are those not the things that we're going through right now, man? As a nation, we are in hell right now. We are in a state of torment. Esau constantly tormenting us. We are in a state of distress, unhappiness. depression, discomfort. These are the conditions of hell, man. You know, it's not somewhere that you burn forever, with the so-called devil with a pitchfork, man. That is not contrary to the scriptures. You know, to prove the point what I was saying, where everyone goes to the spiritual realm. She's Job. It's lucky. She's Job 3, verse 13. And it says, "For now should I have lain still." It's lucky, and it says, "For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold and filled their houses with silver, or was hidden ultimately untimely birth. I had not been, as infants were never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and their weary be at rest. There the prisoners rest together, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light given to him that is in the mystery, and life unto the bitter in soul." Right, man. Understanding that rest, man. That rest is going back to the spiritual realm. you know, and, everyone goes back to the spiritual realm. Once they die on the planet Earth. Your body's at rest. Why do you think they say rest in peace? People say rest in peace, thinking right. In a sense, when they say rest in peace, they all right, man. Because now they're at peace in the spiritual realm. Whether it was wicked 2/3 or whatever, man. They don't go to hell, man. They don't just go burn, forever, man. That's a false doctrine used by Christians, to scare the people. What Esau uses to, scare the people, with his philosophies, man. Because I remember when I used to be in church or go to the church, I used to be scared of of going to this place called hell, man. Coming into the truth and understanding that hell isn't real, that kind of put a smile on my face, man. I got another precept. This is Jonah 2:1, and it says, "Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his power out of the fish belly, and said, I have cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord. And he heard me out of the belly of hell, cried, and thou heardest my voice." Right, so, and we all heard the story of Jonah, getting swallowed up by that fish, and that big fish, and as he says in the scriptures, out of the belly of hell. What is that talking about, man? Is that talking about him? And we all know the story of Jonah. He didn't want to go do what the Lord told him to go do. And the Lord jacked him up for it. But in context, what did it say? Out of the belly of hell. Living on those conditions in that fish was not pleasing. And as the synonym said, it was discomfort, unhappiness, distress, affliction, torment, depression. Those were the feelings of hell, man. In that fish, unbearable. These are not, the common idea of hell has been misconstrued by Esau Edom, man. And they're contrary to the scriptures, man. Like the scriptures say. Again, I'm reading one more time, and it says, "And I said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord," right? Because it was unbearable. You know, the Lord was praying. It's like Jonah was praying to the Lord. You know, I cried by reason of mine affection unto the Lord, Yahweh, and He heard me out of the belly of hell. I cried, and thou heardest my voice. Right, man. He cried and explained the conditions, man. You know, they were unbearable to Yahweh Shimon Shai, and the Lord heard his, and the Lord heard his prayers, man. You know, so the common idea of hell, is a condition, a state of misery. We are in the hell right now. We are in hell right now. Esau, and this is Esau's heaven. This is Esau's kingdom. But Esau soon gonna get took out of power. And the righteous are gonna be put in authority to rule, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai on down. You know, but title of this lesson is gonna be debunking the hell doctrine. So long as you was edified with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakadash. That one of my apostles, Elder Great Muslim, that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the Shir Akims. With that, I want to say Shalom.